When I first started making YouTube videos, I used to have this prop. The toilet paper was in the view. It was right there, and a lot of people enjoyed the view of it. The times have changed since I improved the YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will talk to you about how I improved my YouTube channel and why I improved my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Mariusz Konieczny. I run Microcap Explosions, a website dedicated for microcap stocks, which are hated and ignored by the investment community. I also wrote 10 books on investing, one of which is available for a free download at microcapexplosions.com, so make sure you get yourself a copy. I've had my YouTube channel for quite some time. I would say 2010, but I wasn't really making videos. I was just using my YouTube channel as a way to store some interviews with the CEOs, just so that I don't have to use the server space on my website. So it was a good way to use somebody else's space and just embed the videos. But then when 2020 came and we were all stuck at home, that's when I started making YouTube videos more seriously, more consistent. But even at that point, I didn't really care. I didn't really care about the appearance of the channel. I just, wanted to make some videos. And as I made more videos, I became more aware of what I can do to make them more visually appealing. So right now, I'm just going to talk about first how I made the channel better, because some of you have asked me, and then I'm going to tell you why I did it. So let's start with, what I did. I first took a course, YouTube course with Graham Stefan, just to kind of get an idea of what it takes to have a successful channel. And that's when I realized that YouTube is a fantastic place, because YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is the best search engine in the world. So those two connected, makes it a very interesting place. So when you make a video, the first thing that people see about your video is the thumbnail. The thumbnail, which I cared zero about. Just, slap something on or had no thumbnail. Thumbnail is important because thumbnail is like a cover for the book. It first sells your video to somebody. They look at the thumbnail and do they want to click on the video? So the thumbnail has to be, visually appealing. After I took the course, I had a consulting session with someone who makes somebody else's YouTube channel successful, and they told me that when you make a thumbnail, you want to show your face. You don't want to show your torso, because people are scrolling on the phone and it's very tiny, so you want to show your face. And you show your face because you want to show emotions. And whatever it is, surprised, happy, angry, that communicates better when the thumbnails show up and people have a choice what videos to watch. The thumbnails, it's like a competition. So you're always competing with other videos. You might say, well, the thumbnail is over the top. Well, you have to win this competition or have the greatest chance of winning the competition so that somebody clicks on your video, and then, you can give them good content or whatever, but you have to get their attention. Then once you have somebody watching your video, then the way the video is edited makes a difference, because if people watch your video and they watch the first 5 seconds and then they leave, so your retention rate is very small, YouTube doesn't recommend your video to other viewers, because that low retention tells YouTube, hey, this video is not interesting. So there's like whole science behind how you can edit your videos so that you increase retention. Some of the ideas that I came across was to divide the video into like first 15 seconds, second 15 seconds, and then the rest of the video. So within first 15 seconds, you want to hook the viewer. You want to make the viewer be interested to watch the entire video. So within first 15 seconds, what you want to do, ideally, is change the screen every 4 seconds. Something different. Different shot, zoom in or zoom out, or a B-roll, which is like, a video of something else. Every 4 seconds, you want something to be changing, because we live in a world where everybody has, very short attention span, and you want to, engage them, especially when they're new to this channel. They don't know you, they don't know your personality. You want to keep them. The second 15 seconds, you want to introduce yourself to the new people, introduce your channel. And then after this, you get onto the video. But now, after this too, while people are watching your video, it matters how long they stay. Because if they leave right away, YouTube thinks, no, this video is not good enough. We're not going to recommend it to other people. So then, more people are not exposed to your channel. You cannot help more people if your channel is about, educating or helping. During this entire video, you want to make it, again, interesting. You want to, have different shots, or you want to have B-roll. You want to, keep them engaged as long as possible so that you can win the war, or you can win the competition, because YouTube constantly takes your video and makes it compete against other videos. And if your video wins, then it jumps to another level of competition, and then another level of competition. So that's one of the factors that YouTube looks for. Another factor that YouTube looks for is what I've asked you guys. I asked you guys to comment on my videos, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment, and I said that I would respond to every single comment, because if a video has more retention rate, if a video has more engagement from the audience, then YouTube thinks it's a more important video, and it's most likely to promote it to people that never saw this video and then help the channel grow. On the editing side and on the thumbnail side, you see, when you look for courses, or when you look for things, how to improve things, people just tell you, oh, you got to do this, and that. And it's overwhelming. You see, I am not a full-time YouTuber. I'm an investor that makes videos, educational videos. The last thing I want to do is spend all day making videos. And if you make videos and you do all of your editing, all of this, literally the entire day you spend making videos. And then, whatever else you do, it's like you don't have time to do this. So that's why I don't edit my videos anymore, and I don't create my thumbnails anymore. If you look at my previous thumbnails, you can see the difference between the ones that I created and the ones that are created right now. So what did I do? I hired a company called Vidchops. Vidchops edits my videos and creates the thumbnails, creates descriptions, like they upload everything to YouTube. All I do is I record it like this, record whatever I want to say. I upload that video footage to Vidchops, and then they do the rest. And it's just amazing, because then I can focus on making videos and then, researching stocks, following my companies, instead of editing. I've done all of that because I didn't know at first Vidchops was available, and then I realized this is unsustainable. So that's why I hired them. Not only do they do a better job, it frees up my time. And then again, look at the difference between the way they create thumbnails versus the way I created thumbnails. I'm not a very creative person. I'm more of a mechanical person. I'm more about the content, but I want things to look good. And if I can have somebody else make it for me, then I'm all for it. So just to give you an idea, I'm paying about $2,500 a month. And then they do what's called a YouTube helper, which is the thumbnails, descriptions, keywords, and uploading the video to YouTube. So $1,500 for the first, $1,000 for the second, $2,500. So I am paying about $30,000 a year to have this YouTube channel, because again, I'll get to it why it's important, but just to give you an idea of what it takes to create this kind of visual. So now that you know how much I'm paying, I think it's a good time for you to subscribe to this channel as a way for you to thank me for making such a great quality videos. Okay, so have you done that? Subscribe yet? Now would be a good time to do it. That's on what I've done with the videos. Now let's talk about the equipment. When I first started making videos, I was just using a webcam. And then I improved it a little bit with this one, Sony 5100. I got a lens, and so this is what the videos looked like using this one. And I noticed that the quality, because this is a $300 camera, I noticed that the quality was better than the webcam, but it was still not good enough. So then recently I got a $4,000 camera, which is what I'm taping from right now. And this is Sony Alpha 3 whatever, I don't remember the name, but I will link all of this in the description below. And then of course, what you're seeing on the camera that I just showed you, look at the lens. How big is the lens? Lens make a huge difference. That lens alone is a $2,000 lens. So the camera was about $5,000, the lens was about $2,000. So we're talking now $7,000 worth of camera. And then also notice I don't have this microphone that I used to have. What I'm using is this wireless microphone. So it's called Sennheiser EW100G3. I have it here. It goes all the way to here. And then I have it mounted on the top of the camera that I am videotaping it from. And so even though I had this before, I couldn't use it with this camera because this camera didn't have the thing to plug it in. I don't even know what it's called. And then again, it would be a great time for you to subscribe right now that you know how much effort I'm putting to quality of these videos. Now, let's move on to the lighting. Lighting is important. So I am using many different lights. As you can see, I'm using the key light. This is the main important light. Okay, this is about $500 light. And at first I got this light without that dome. And when it didn't have that dome, it was creating a shadow in the back. So then what I had is, I was like playing with all these lights and I got tired. I'm like, this is crazy ridiculous. None of it looks good. So I actually called a local video production company and I said, look guys, I got all this equipment here, I got all these lights, I'm sick and tired of playing with this. Can you just come, I'll pay you your fee, set up my lights, just make me look like a star. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I don't have all day playing with lights. So they came in and that's when they told me, hey, get the dome so that you're not gonna have any shadows, and like, huge difference. Then I have those side lights, Elgato lights. This light here, and then this light in the back. So the back one is like a hairline. It actually makes a big difference. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna turn it off so you can see the difference. So I'm gonna turn off the hair light and see the difference. It's not a huge difference, but I'm sure you can see something. Now I'm gonna turn it back on. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like without this one. And then of course without this one. Okay, now these lights here, what I also use them for, because for videos I use this camera, but if I have like a Zoom call, then I am at this computer here, okay? And I have my camera here, so you can see the background, and then I only use these lights to put shine on me. I'm not using all of this other stuff. But then when the production crew came and they saw all of this, they were like, yeah, you want to be using all of this in addition to the main key light. And then I got those lights, those colored lights, GVM. So there's one behind me, and then it puts a nice color behind me. Then I have this colored light right here, and then I have this light right here, which is next to this one here, to give me a little bit of color. From my side here, I want you to see, I'm looking at this camera, this is the key light, right? This is the colored light, Elgato. This is my computer screens here. Here, the hair light in the back. And then this is the computer screen you see here, and then this light. So all of this is here with a purpose. The light here, which is like a reddish color, it brings out the color in the skin. If this wasn't there, then you would see me much more pale. And all of these I can change different colors. I can control them with my phone, or I can like change it on the actual light in itself. But I'm not gonna do this because they set it up like this, and I don't really like to mess around with this. What I wanna do every time I make a video, I just wanna sit here, put the camera there, turn the lights, start talking, la 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 la, have the video, take it, put it on my computer, send it to Vidchops, edit it, tell me when it's done, period. That's how it's sustainable. You know, I wish more people that gave instructions on how to make your channel better said that, instead of saying, do this, do this, do this, and then the next thing you know, it's like all you're doing is making a video. No, just tell people, hire them to do this, hire them to do this, just make a video, boom. Because that's, like, this is actually sustainable. I bet a lot of people that make YouTube videos are using some kind of editor, company or editor. They just don't want to tell you this. Well, I'm an open book. I'll tell you how it is, because I have nothing to hide. Now that you see the equipment, what I did to make it better, let's talk about why I made it, okay? Because some people are apparently upset. They're like, oh, you know, the videos that you made previously were better and la 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 la. Okay, why did I do this? I started off not caring. I didn't call myself a YouTuber. Maybe I still don't, but I started caring. Why? Because it's important. Look what we've done all together by this YouTube channel. Through microcap explosions, for example. What did we do? We raised about $24 million for 4 companies. And that $24 million is used to create jobs and to create value. Oracle is drilling. People in Mexico get jobs because we raised them the money. Globex has, you know, $9 million in the bank, is doing all this advertising and is bringing the product to the world. We've done that. Voxter, we weren't as instrumental, but we did participate in about $2 million of a private placement, and that company, you know, is acquiring companies, expanding its product offering, and now I'm also talking about these companies on this YouTube channel. So we are all getting the benefit from it. They are getting exposure all because of YouTube, all of it. I just looked at how much money personally I made from, you know, microcap explosions, just that, and it's almost 7 figures, okay? That's it. Why? Because YouTube. You made money on Oracle. Why? Because of YouTube. You're gonna make money on Globex. Why? Because of YouTube. All of it is the reason. You make money, I make money, and the people that are not even part of microcap explosions, they make money. You don't have to be part of microcap explosions. I told you about Voxter. How many of you bought Voxter? You know, the funny part is that some members of microcap explosions were so angry with me that I was going to take Voxter and tell it to you guys that they left. They left microcap explosion. They told me I'm going to jail. I kid you not. They told me I'm going to go to jail because I'm going to present Voxter and make educational videos because I'm on pump and dumper. Like, did we really pump? Did we dump? No. I made videos explaining the company, and that's one of the value that I bring to my own companies, because they have no idea how to expose themselves, or they're in the business of running the companies, right? And by me having the YouTube channel, by having a community, we become our own catalyst. We become our own IR, okay, in a good way, by educating people about the opportunity. It's not about pump and dump. It's about educating, exposing, helping them, whether it's through raising money or raising awareness or whatever. And then what about all the opportunities that are going to come? Companies that watch my videos be like, hey, we want you to finance us. Can you look at our idea? All of it is why I'm doing this, because I need YouTube to help me grow this channel. That's why I'm asking you to subscribe, to click notification button, to comment, to bring all the awareness. Why? Because I need YouTube to help me grow this channel. And I have seen a huge difference since I started making YouTube even this year. I'm doing it every day. My goal right now is 90 days and 90 videos in 90 days. We'll see if I can do it. But that's my goal, and I can see a huge difference in this channel. You see, you can go to analytics of YouTube and you can see like how many people are visiting your channel in a particular day and how many of them are like new people. So the last few days, I had like 500 new people watching my video per day. Think about it, how huge and amazing that is. If, you know, before YouTube years, when I had tried to expose my other businesses to be successful in other businesses, I would go into like the Chamber of Commerce or networking events. What a waste of time. You go and pay money, you sit there for 4 hours. Everybody's broke because everybody's looking for business. With YouTube, it's like, how incredible is it that I can put out a video and 500 new people come in and watch and get exposed to the channel. It's absolutely incredible. So if you have a business and if you're not utilizing YouTube, you are leaving a lot on the table. This is like the greatest tool for building your own brand, building your own business, and creating a lot of value for a lot of other people. Where else can you go and have like 500 new people listen to you? Like for free. All I'm doing is putting on the camera and making a video. And of course, to get to this point, for 500 people to come to my channel, you know, I've had to do this for now 2 years. But that's besides the point. Where else can you get this? I would have to rent a hotel room. And how would I get 500 people to come? You know how much it would cost to have 500 people to come and, you know, buy them dinners or something? I mean, this is what companies do, right? They go out, public companies, and then they rent something, they buy people dinners so that they come, and then they get the dinner with the hope that they would listen to your presentation. And here I am sitting at home making a video, and YouTube is pushing my content, and you guys are all helping push this content. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, to make money for myself, to make money for Microcap Explosions, and to make money for you who are listening to this. So this all has a purpose. And if I make my videos more visually appealing, thumbnails looking better, the equipment looking better, then, you know, the channel in itself is going to be more appealing to everybody else. So that's the reason. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Now you know why I did it, how I did it, who I hired, why I hired them, and now it's your turn. Tell me what you think. I hope you are enjoying the new look, and I hope I've earned the right for you to subscribe to this channel, comment, like the videos, share the videos, so that we can grow it and make ourselves wealthier in the process. Thanks for watching.